Hey, what's up you guys? It's Chloe, and in today's video I am doing a DIY doll bed out of entirely cardboard and paper. A couple months ago I made the dresser that you see right here in this clip out of a Cheez-It box, and you guys really loved it. It's one of my most popular crafts, so I'm making a bed to go with it. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get started with the video. So to get started, you're going to need cardboard, your doll, some printer paper. I just use white paper. You could use colored paper, but I think it might be harder to fold. A little marker pen, something to, draw with. Scissors, tape, and then not pictured here, but a hot glue gun and a ton of hot glue gun sticks. So to get started, I have this big cardboard box and I'm just cutting it out so it lays flat. I'm putting my doll on and I'm just kind of marking where she lays so I can see how big I want the bed to be and how wide I want it to be. Then I am cutting it out, and that is the base of my bed. So the bed shape is a rectangle, so I'm going to have two long sides of the bed and two short sides. Here I'm cutting out two cardboard pieces for the long sides of the bed, and then I'm going to start cutting out two cardboard pieces for the short side of the bed. So now that I have my two shorter pieces, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start wrapping this in paper. To do this, I just wrap it like you're wrapping a present, honestly. I kind of cut the corners up at the top where I fold it, but other than that, it's really simple and I just use tape. I know in my last video I used glue, but I found that the glue doesn't stick as well when you're making something bigger like this, so I just use tape for this video. And then here I'm doing the long pieces. For these I needed 3 pieces of paper, but yeah, you can see how those turned out. And then for the bed, I'm not bothering covering the middle of the bed because I know there's going to be blankets. I just want the edges covered. So you can see there is a cardboard gap in the middle, but that's because it's just going to be covered in blankets and I didn't want to waste that paper, so I'm just covering the edges. So in addition to the 4 side pieces, I decided to make a headboard to go on one side, and it's just a big piece of cardboard. I'm covering it in paper. I'm not bothering covering the back because I know it's going to be against a wall. So I have all my pieces, the back, two of the long side pieces, 2 of the short side pieces, and the headboard. Now I also cut out a couple of additional cardboard strips that are nearly as long as the base, as well as the triangle. So now I'm taking my hot glue gun and I'm taking those little cardboard pieces that are almost as long as the base, not quite. I cut them off a little bit, and I'm taking the triangles and I'm kind of gluing them, and they're making supports to prevent the bed from wobbling. The triangle supports are actually the most important part of making the bed because it will make sure that your doll can actually lay on it and the bed's not just going to fall apart. So don't be sparing when using the triangles and the glue because it'll hold the cardboard in place, and yeah. So I ended up doing 3 of these supports in the center. Now that I have the 3 little supports in the center of the bed done, I'm going to go ahead and attach one of the long sides. To do this, I'm just putting hot glue all along the side, and I'm going to attach the other piece. And then I'm going to put on more triangles to help support this piece even more. So here you can see me adding the little supports. I'm gluing both sides of the triangle and then just sticking it on. And it's pretty simple. I'm sure you guys understand by now. And then I put on the other side the exact same way. And so now I'm going to put on the front smaller length piece. And to do that, I'm covering both sides and the bottom in glue, and then I'm attaching it to the other corners. And you guessed it, I'm gluing on even more of the triangle support pieces for this last bit. And then the very last piece I'm going to put on is the headboard. So I'm just gluing around all 3 sides and I'm attaching the headboard on. So once I have the headboard on, I am going to kind of flip it on its side and yeah, put on even more triangle pieces. But cardboard's not that strong, and so this really, really does help it. I know I keep showing clips of me. And then the other little piece I cut that was the same length as the short side, I glued that on top to add a little bit of detail to the headboard. And then I even put triangles behind this little detail piece to support that from prevent it from wobbling. I think this is really cute. It makes it look more like a realistic bed. And yeah, so this little headboard piece is optional, but I just thought it was really cute. And that is it. That is actually the end of this craft. It's really simple to make a doll bed. Going into this project, I thought it'd be a lot harder, and it looks perfect with the little dresser. This is stuff that you can make with pretty much stuff you probably already have on hand, and it looks really cute. And of course, you can see here, she's sitting on it, she lays down, it doesn't even bend or anything. If you guys want to see more cardboard paper furniture, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll be happy to do some for you guys. I'd love to do something with like opening drawers and stuff, things that actually work, but just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, bye!